Roll call. I figure we'll go in order this time.
Present.
Present.
Here.
I do, I just can't speak.
Don't tap it.
We'll try that again. Kevin Scully,
Present.
Marcy Daniel,
Present.
Chip Postiglione.
Here.
Steve Thaw,
Present.
John Seeley.
Here.
The alternate Zach is here, not required to be a member tonight.
Okay.
Sorry, Zach.
I'd like to welcome everyone, and let's get up and do the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag. Please take note of the fire exits, either behind you or in front of you, just in case there's an emergency. We got a big agenda tonight. Everyone buckle up. Lieberts, how you doing tonight? Mike, is it on? It's on. Yeah, just got to talk pull it closer. Here you go.
Oh, it's hitting.
All right.
About now.
There you
There you
go.
go.
There you go.
Good evening, Pat Hutton with MJS Engineering, representing Leibowitz for their variance.
Why don't you give us a little, remind us all why you're here?
Sure, this is a proposed reconstruction of a residence on Irene Drive. It's currently a 4-bedroom home that they're going to tear down and put a 6-bedroom home on. The new lot, the only reason we're here is that the lot is less than 43,560 and is 41,161 square feet. Both the existing house and the proposed house meet all other setback requirements and bulk requirements of the town of Monroe.
And I know we asked you to bring or send a sealed survey, which we have. I think everyone's got a copy in their packet. And also the plans of the home. I think we all saw digitally, right? That makes sense. And then also in the packet, God bless you. Also in the packet, I saw the neighboring properties were in this packet here. Why?
Thought it would be good that you see the character of the neighborhood and have comparisons to look at in the
Okay.
neighborhood. This house will fit into the neighborhood and be appropriate.
Right. I didn't know if I forgot that I asked for that
no.
last time or.
Once we were trying to be ahead of the game.
Yeah. Appreciate that. So going over the digital shots of the new home, it looks beautiful. It looks like it's going to be nice. I can't help though to go back, and when I was looking at the original application, where the project description, it says applicant owns a single-family resident at 34 Irene Drive and wishes to demolish and replace at the same footprint.
No, I didn't write that. That's
in the,
yeah, that's not correct. This, obviously, the footprint is much larger.
yeah, it is much larger, so.
Yeah. The
So I can
square footage isn't-
I can only go by what's written here in the application and what's been given to us to first go over when we first started
Sure.
reviewing this. So I just didn't know if anyone else saw that.
Is that in the letter or on the application itself?
It's within the application package
Application.
where it says, project description, you know,
That's
where,
that's a clerical error.
yeah, that's got me stumped, though. That, you know, just for my, which,
Oh,
me-
well,
which,
well, well,
which means nothing, right? It just,
We'll be happy to correct that. And for the record, the house is not the same footprint as existing versus proposed.
yeah, I guess, does anyone else see the significance in that?
Yes.
Of the,
Potential significance.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
well, you could see that the new proposed house is much bigger footprint than the house, even though I understand it's going to stay within the setback lines and all of that. We're still dealing with, you know, non-conforming lot, right? We still don't have the 43,560. So I just don't know, you know, what to think of that.
It's an area variance of 2,000 square feet.
No, I
mean,
get it.
It's minimal.
Still a variance though, right? I get it.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
I don't know, that was the only thing as I reviewed the packet that kind of just stuck at me. You know, and I do appreciate you giving us everything you got. The plans were thorough. It looks, you know, like it's going to be a nice project. I don't know. I don't know going forward, you know, and I guess we'll go ahead and probably make a motion this evening to set up a public hearing and go through that. But as far as what to think about that, kind of makes me scratch my.
I mean, it is the first sentence.
Yeah, it just struck me as odd when I was looking at it. Any comments, any other board members see anything or have any comments on the building plans?
Oh, I think the applicant has stated that it's a clerical error in terms of the application. I think you're right to point it out, that it needs to be corrected for the record. So he'll correct the application. And, you know, the significance of the size of the house is something that is, you know, that's the elephant in the room in
Right.
regard to the public hearing. So it's something that, you know, I would recommend that you know, subject to an amendment that just corrects that one item, that it's appropriate, and unless there's anything else that the board is looking for or needs to be supplemented, I think it would be appropriate to schedule for a public hearing next month, and then whatever else needs to be addressed at the hearing can be addressed.
Anyone else on the board got anything you'd like to add?
What is the difference in lot coverage now? What is the variance for the lot coverage?
It meets, they're both below 15%. And that's based on, 15% based on the lot area of 41,000, not 43,560, obviously. So it's meets the requirements of the zone.
Well, I apologize, I wasn't here last month. What is the rationale and why we're tearing the house down and rebuilding it?
Have a new home.
Is there, I'm looking back on the prints, the maps that we had last month, and Kevin, I'm just trying to look up if it is calculated, the difference in a lot coverage from old to new. Do you know if that's calculated anywhere?
I didn't, but I can certainly supply that to you.
Yeah,
That's not an issue.
that would be helpful. I'd appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
One other issue,
Sure.
properties within 500 feet of,
I believe it is within 500 feet of KJ.
Right, so checked off here that
Correct? All right, I will correct that also.
triggers a notification to that municipality.
And the county.
Sorry, what?
I'm just said, and the county, like the GML, it triggers the GML reviews.
I'll verify the distance, but I'll just assume that it is less. Got it. Let you know tomorrow. I'll send you an email.
Is that going to affect if we want to set up a public hearing next month?
It doesn't impact setting up the hearing, it just impacts whether you can act on it.
Okay.
Right, so you have to wait at least 30 days from the date of the referral before you can act, and, unless you get the review letter back earlier,
Okay.
letters, I should say.
I have one.
Okay. There's no other comments or questions. I'd like to go ahead and make a motion to schedule this for a public hearing for March 28th. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 All righty, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
No, it's quite all right. And so Homeland Towers is not coming, but they just really were coming to let us know that they were going to have a balloon test scheduled for next week.
Correct. The initial date is going to be Monday the 6th.
Yeah, I read it. Yeah, no, they were there.
I actually have a question about the email. What was all the names and addresses that were on there?
Attorney,
Okay.
It was just all the names of the planning board and
Okay,
all the
okay.
people that needed to be on there. All right, next up were the November minutes. Did anyone have,
Wait, actually have another question about the
Shoot.
balloon test. Where can we go? Like, is there any way we could find out where we can find some prime places to see this? Because standing under the balloon really doesn't do anything.
I think one of the prime locations, right, from what I remember last month, they were talking about seeing it from the Round Lake area, right?
What part of Round Lake area?
Almost, where the Swan Dock is, just looking right over.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
over that
I
way.
didn't
The
know
boat
if it was like the
launch.
Swan Dock or the beach.
Yeah, but you'd be
Or-
looking right over
be
the,
looking-
you're looking right
okay.
over the beach.
Yeah, from the boat launch is probably
Yeah.
the best view.
Okay.
You're looking straight across the lake.
That was my biggest question about that.
Yeah,
Because I don't really want to go to Strauss Lane.
no, you're not.
It'd be fruitless. Up.
It's a nice walk, but
I will email Dave Kenny tomorrow and ask him for a list of the best locations to
Yeah.
view and then I'll get it to you before Monday.
it was pretty easy with the over near like Home Depot, because that's where I was going down to the parking lots and you can kind of see everything. But I really lose my bearings when you start driving around up in there.
Well, I guess one of the benefits of them doing the balloon launch at this time is we wanted to see it leaf off.
Yeah.
We saw it leaf on, but we wanted to see it leaf off conditions.
You know, did they speak with the planning board anymore about the type, right? They were talking either the fake tree-looking tower versus a regular tower. Wasn't it going back and forth?
Yeah, nothing's been
Monopole
decided.
design versus the pine
Yeah.
tree looking.
Yeah, the
Right.
mono pine versus the mine
Monopole
pine.
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
I don't remember what it's called.
yeah,
No,
Yeah.
they didn't say anything about it.
yeah.
Their main thing when they were with them the other day, was to set up the next, balloon test and to get the MCC out on the property about the trees.
And I think the most contentious was Round Lake, so if you want.
Oh, no, yeah.
That's the one that was,
I'm sure David Kenny will have a list of places where it was designed to, to either be visible or not visible, but specific vantage points that they computed. So that email will be helpful.
Yeah, I'll get that and I'll get it out to you as soon as he gets it to me. Probably tomorrow he'll have it.
speed kills.
Okay, I'll take my time then.
Here. All right, can we move on to minutes? Any more questions on the Homeland Towers? You good, Kevin? I'm good. Did everyone have a chance to go over the November 22 minutes or the January last month's minutes?
January's you don't have.
November's, yes.
I finished them today, I didn't get them. Oh, it was shorter than this one.
Yeah.
Had some questions about the Pledge of
It was
Allegiance.
November for that, Matt. Remember it was short.
Well, I looked over the November and I didn't see any issues with it, Noreen. Yeah, motion
Like to make a
approve.
motion to approve November 2022 meeting minutes.
Second that?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You want us to take a minute, go over what you have here for January? Oh, what is this then?
November's again.
Oh, never mind.
January, I didn't print one part left.
I heard you the first time. Yes, yes. All right, make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.